Jai Hind children. Today we will be starting the first chapter in geography, that is resources. And before beginning the chapter, I hope that you all are fit and fine at home. So the basic learning objective behind doing this chapter is that we will understand what is a resource, what are the various types of resources. Then we will understand why do we need to conserve the resources, and we will understand what is sustainable development. There are many things like we need to understand what is utility, then we will understand what is value. So let us start. So before the chapter begins, there is a short paragraph which is telling that Mona and Raju were helping Amma to clean their house. So look at all these things: clothes, utensils, food grains, combs, this bottle of honey. Each of these has a use, said Mona. That is why they are important, said Amma. These are resources. Now, what is a resource? Was Raju's question to his mother. So, his mother answers anything that can be used to satisfy a need is a resource. If we look and observe around us, we will be able to identify many types of resources. Like when we are thirsty, we drink water. When you are in your house, you use electricity to light your house. The rickshaw we use to get home from school, the textbook you use to study are all resources. Then, so we understand here that water, electricity, rickshaw, anything, vegetable, textbooks have something in common. They have all been used by you, so they have utility. Because they are used by us, they have utility. So utility or usability is what makes any object or a substance a resource. So this is the first thing to be understood. Utility or usability is what makes an object or a substance a resource. Next, the next term is value. Now what is value? Some resources have economic value and some do not. For example, metals, they have an economic value, but a beautiful landscape or a beautiful scenery, they are important, but they do not have economic value. But yes, they make us happy and they satisfy our human needs. Next, some resources can become economically valuable with time. Like, for example, your grandmother's home remedies have no commercial value today, but if they get patent and sold by a medical firm, then they will have an economic value. The next thing is time and technology. These two are important factors that change any substance to a resource. These both are related to the needs of the people, how people themselves are the most important resource because it is because of their ideas, knowledge, inventions, and discoveries that lead to many other discoveries. The discovery of fire, for example, led to the practice of cooking and other processes, while the invention of the wheel ultimately resulted in the development of means of transport. The technology to create hydroelectricity has turned energy into fast flowing river into an important resource. The next topic is of resource. Now, what are the types of resources? Resources are generally classified into natural, human made, and human. Natural, human made, and human. So, what is a natural resource? Resources that are drawn from the nature, the word itself is telling, and used without much modification are called natural resources. For example, the air we breathe, the water in our lives, and lakes and rivers, the soil, the minerals are all natural resources. Now, many of these resources are free gifts of nature and they can be used by us directly. But in some cases, tools and technology may be needed to use a natural resource in the best possible way. We are dividing natural resources, or natural resources are being divided into renewable and non-renewable, which we have studied earlier also. What is a renewable resource? These are those resources which get renewed. So some of these resources are unlimited and they are not affected by the human activities such as solar and wind energy. But if we are not careful, these resources will also be affected. Then water seems to be unlimited, but shortage and drying up of natural water resources is a major problem which the world is facing today. So this is about the renewable. What is non-renewable resource? Non-renewable resources are those resources which have a limited stock. So once the stocks are over or exhausted, it may take thousands of years to get renewed or replenished. Since this period is much more than the human's life expand, or the term of the time for which a human lives, such resources are thus considered as non-renewable. For example, coal, petroleum, etc. So the distribution of natural resources depends on a number of factors like terrain, climate, and altitude.